Hi, just a quick update to an earlier video we did today about the signing of a so-called peace agreement as well as a memorandum of understanding between the US President and the Prime Minister of Thailand called the Rare Earths Memorandum of Understanding. Now, at the time I said, what rare earths in Thailand? What memorandum of understanding? Nobody's been talking about this. Nothing's been discussed. Nothing's been discussed in Cabinet or the Parliament. Well, I was wrong. So let's go to The Nation and find out what's happening. And this info out of nationthailand.com. Council of State affirms rare earth MOU vetted by Cabinet, legally non-binding and open to review. So quite a lot of information from this article and another one that I simply didn't know, so I'm happy to admit that I was wrong and pass it on. According to the Secretary-General of the Council of State in Thailand, there was a memorandum of understanding on cooperation in developing the rare earth supply chain between Thailand and the US, but it doesn't constitute a legally binding international agreement. Now, apparently the MOU doesn't qualify as a treaty under Section 178 of the Constitution, therefore represents only a form of international cooperation. And asked whether the agreement could be seen as a form of pressure from the US, the Secretary-General said he did not believe so, describing it as a mutual understanding with no binding legal effect. And he added that any subsequent activities under the MOU must comply with the Thailand's Mineral Act, which requires open and fair bidding. And when asked whether the MOU could be terminated, he confirmed that a termination clause is included, allowing cancellation by either party. He also confirmed that the MOU had already been considered in a special cabinet meeting, where it underwent detailed review, but not reported at the time. And he said all existing concerns will be taken into consideration, but there's no need for alarm. This is not a binding treaty. So the issue had been discussed by the Thai cabinet, but I was also interested to know where Thailand fits into the world as a supplier of rare earth minerals. I was a bit surprised. Also reported in Nation Thailand, unearthing Thailand's rare earth treasure. Where are they hidden? The article says that Thailand's emerged as one of Asia's brightest new players. According to a US Geological Survey and Investing News Network, Thailand now ranks 6th among the world's largest rare earth producers. And this infographic published in Nation Thailand, on the left side we've got a list made up in 2024 of the countries with the highest known deposits. And it goes China, Vietnam, Brazil, Russia, India, Australia, US, Greenland, Tanzania, Canada and South Africa. And then on the right side, it's got the top producers. And we can see there that Thailand actually equal 4th in the world as a producer, along with Australia and Nigeria. So China, US, Myanmar, number 1, 2, 3 as producers of rare earth minerals. And according to the story, most of those deposits in Thailand are found up around the northeast, especially around the Nakhon Ratchasima and Buriram areas. And the article finishes by saying that Thailand's rapid ascent, surpassing several European and Asian nations in just a few years, marks it as the fastest growing rare earth producer in the world. So if you knew all that already, well, good for you. I didn't, and I have to say I'm a little bit surprised that Thailand ranks so high as a rare earth mineral producer in the world. So happy to make that correction to the earlier story. I'll put a link to the earlier story in the description so you can see what I got wrong, and perhaps if you even want to, you can wallow in the fact that I had to make a correction. Anyway, please subscribe to the channel. I will have a story later this afternoon about the situation with the mourning for the Queen Mother here in Thailand, and about what might be expected of both expats and tourists visiting at this time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.